Welcome back to In Focus. Washington's diversity of cultures and races is a huge draw for the nation's capital. Ethnic festivals, parades are common, especially in the summer. But hard as it is to believe, Africa has yet to hold a large festival of its own here. But for the first time, Saturday, facilitated by the Office of DC Mayor Adrian Fenty, the Office on African Affairs will launch an annual Africa Festival. Omonigo Ofomata is the office's acting director.
We're a relatively young office. We are the main constituent services office for African residents of the city. So essentially we link African residents of the city with city services, anything from housing, healthcare, to other public works services. We are following the mayor's charge that the city works for every resident, and so we are there to serve the African residents of the city.
And I guess in that capacity now you've come up with this first ever African festival. Can you expound on that? What is the African festival about?
We thought it was about time that we had an event that recognized and highlighted African culture in the district. DC, the mayor says all the time, is a world-class city, and not just because of the infrastructure, but because of its people. And we feel that the African community is very strong and very represented here in the district. And so we thought that this would be a great way to bring all of us together, our diverse communities, our uniqueness, and come together and celebrate the continent away from the continent. And we decided to celebrate it through arts and culture because we wanted to also reach out to the larger DC community to recognize sort of the diversity that we bring and the positive things that the African community brings to the district.
And what is your expectation? What is it that you're hoping will happen after this first ever African festival?
Well, we hope it'll be an annual event similar to other festivals that happen in the city. We hope it'll become part of the fabric of the district. We are also hoping that this will be a great way to build capacity. We've partnered with various community organizations to spread the word about the festival. And we're hearing about so many other communities and organizations that we hadn't known about before and who know little about our young office. So this is a great way to let people know that, you know, the mayor has staffed an office that is here to serve African residents of the city, but it's also an office that wants to know about what groups are doing in the community. We always say our community groups are the eyes and ears where we aren't, and so this is a great way to get to know them and get to hear what the needs of our community are, and then we can from there develop programs that we hope will reach a lot of people.
On this Africa Festival Day, what will you be showcasing? I assume you have a lot of artists, performers, speakers.
We're going to have live canvas artists that are going to actually paint and document the festival as it's happening. We have a parade of flags, and then we have live entertainment. We have DJs that will be there playing all day, but in addition to that, we have a South Africa choir, an opera singer, dance groups. We have gospel/positive singer. So we have a host of things planned. It's going to be a fun-filled, family-friendly event. There'll be lots of food, vendors selling food. Can have an Africa Festival without great food.
How would you describe the mayor of DC, Mayor Fenty's commitment to the African community and how he plans to use opportunities like this to really penetrate the community?
His commitment has always been strong. He's met with ambassadors. When he became mayor, he held a reception at one of the U Street Ethiopian restaurants and met people in the community and showed that he's committed to the community and committed to serving African residents of the city.
Now, Ofomata says they expect between 200 to 300 people tomorrow at the event, which takes place at a Washington-based community center.